While new products are plenty in the off-road marketplace, falling outside of the norm is, well, not that normal. So when I see something unique and new, I want nothing more than to get my hands on it and see what it's all about. And the Mahindra ROXOR is precisely one of those vehicles. Who's that? While they're not a big player in the off-road world, they are a massive company, and they claim to be the largest tractor manufacturer in the world. Mahindra sells tractors and implements, cars, off-road vehicles, owns the popular motorcycle companies BSA and Jawa, to name a few, and are also the owners of Pininfarina, a boutique supercar design firm who are currently making the Batista, a 1900 horsepower electric supercar. Yeah, Mahindra is no small player on the world stage. So now that you got a bit more of an idea of the size of Mahindra, let's move on to what I have here today. This is the 2019 Mahindra ROXOR, an off-road only side-by-side utility vehicle. But really, it's a whole lot more than that. It sits at 148 inches long with a wheelbase of 96 inches. It's 75 inches tall and 62 inches wide and produces 9 inches of ground clearance. Suspension travel? Well, it's not huge because this rig features a box steel frame and leaf springs. Yeah, I said leaf springs, which sit atop a solid front and rear axle. This truly is a very different off-road vehicle. Now this may surprise you, but the ROXOR actually is the latest turbo in the side-by-side marketplace. Under the hood sits a 2.5-liter direct-injected common rail turbo diesel, produces 62 horsepower and a whopping 144 foot-pounds of torque. And let me tell you, while the 62 horsepower may not be eye-opening, the industry-leading 144 foot-pounds of torque being put to the ground through a 5-speed gearbox into a 3/7/3 ratio, yeah, this thing has enough torque to do anything you ask of it, including towing up to 3,490 pounds. Now to assist this big brute in stopping, Mahindra equipped the ROXOR with 11-inch vacuum-assisted discs up front and then 11-inch drums in the rear, which equates to probably the most capable braking package in the industry. And inside you're going to find the basics you need to get the job done. A 12-volt outlet, 2 storage compartments under the seat, and a couple of rugged but comfy seats. Out back you've got the option of accessory rear forward-facing seats, but stock is just an open storage space. Our particular test unit is equipped with quite a few nice accessories that I'll talk about a little later on. So essentially it's the workhorse of the side-by-side world. It's hugely capable, powerful, and very outside of the box, but where does it fit, and can it do more than just plow snow and tow big loads? And the answer is quite simply yes. Yes to everything. The ROXOR is a blast out on the trails. Do you cruise as fast as a conventional independently sprung side-by-side? No, of course not. But this is anything but conventional. Ground speeds are lower, but fun is off the charts. The 5-speed gearbox is the first stick shift in the industry, and it's so much fun. The turbo diesel whirs away and carries us up to 55-mile-an-hour speed limit with ease. While we may not be power sliding it through the corners, we are giggling like little boys the whole time. It's an absolute riot. It's like Grandpa just gave you the keys to the farm truck, except that the farm truck is a hugely capable off-road turbo diesel beast that's ready for, well, anything. And this is where the accessories come into play. While in stock form the ROXOR is hugely capable, our ROXOR has a whole host of cool upgrades that are available from your dealer. Ours has got lunchbox lockers both front and rear with worn manual locking front hubs, Bilstein shocks all the way around to help soften our ride, upgraded motivator tires and beadlock look aluminum rims with full-size spare out back, a soft top with a 40-inch KC LED light bar, and a massive HD winch bumper with stinger and worn 8,000-pound winch. That's just a few of the accessories that we've got to play with. While the 9-inch of ground clearance isn't massive in the industry, the 8,000-pound winch is, and will get us out of any situation that we find ourselves in. While the ROXOR doesn't really fit inside of any of the standard side-by-side boxes, it does have its own category, and that category is ultimate off-road capability. And the only thing that you can do to come close is buy yourself an on-road four-wheel drive vehicle that will retail for nearly twice the price, but still not have the rugged trail-taming abilities of the ROXOR or the compact package that it comes in, or the insanely durable diesel tractor motor, or the massive dealer-available accessory selection, or the, well, okay, you get it. It's really in a class of its own. And while at first I truly didn't know if I would like the ROXOR, I've learned in a very short period of time that the capabilities are much like the possibilities, truly endless. It only takes 2 clicks to like and subscribe to our page, where you can check out a huge variety of ATV and side-by-side videos just like the one you watched.